Kadena is on a verge of a massive breakout right here, as you guys can see. Now, of course, when we're talking about massive breakouts, we don't see more than 20% pump on the KDA network because obviously it's still very new. We're going to be diving a look at Gecko, talk about technical analysis, volume, and of course, looking at the stochastic RSI, which is about to flip to the upside. So if you guys like this video, of course, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, leave a like, turn those notification bells on so you guys never miss a video. Diving into Gecko right here, we could see that Kadena is currently ranked 232, traded above 70 cents. So traded at 72 cents right here. We could see that the market cap is sitting at $184 million. So obviously quite a nice increase in the last couple of days, but of course not the best thing that we could see, right? I mean, everyone has been anticipating and waiting for Kadena to explode all the way up to $1, which obviously it's only a matter of time. And it's something that I would like to see in the Kadena network or Kadena coin or whatnot is the volume, guys. I would love to see Kadena skyrocket in volume. $5 million is very little considering it's traded on a bunch of exchanges, rating from Gate.io, KuCoin, Binance, BitGet, BingX. I mean, Kadena is traded on a lot of top tier 1 exchanges, OKX and etc. And the fact that the volume is only 5.2 million is a little bit annoying, but that just means that there are a lot of holders. Okay, so the price right now is currently up 9%, as you guys can see on the right side of my screen. I don't know if you could see this, but since the new daily candle started, Kadena is approximately up 10.65%. Now, if we have a look right here at the overview real quick, we can see that in the last 14 days, KDA has been consolidating overall in the past 2 weeks. Okay, so December has been a nice little consolidation, not only for KDA, but for crypto and Bitcoin as well. We're also going to be talking how can go with this breakout and with an alt season imminent and an alt season around the corner. Now, a lot of people don't know what an alt season is. I'm going to get to that in just a second. And of course, a lot of people have been asking, yo, Crypto Dose, why don't you talk about KDA anymore? Well, you guys need to understand that I'm not a Kadena dose. I'm not talking about Kadena only. Yes, I talk about KDA a lot because I love KDA. I hold KDA. And just because I talk about a coin doesn't mean that I wanted to pump, or just because I talk about a coin doesn't mean that, you know, I'm holding that coin specifically. Like I was talking about Bunk the last 2 days and I don't hold any Bunk, right? So that's what's happening right here. But if we have a look at the last 14 days, KDA has been consolidating, overall looking great right here in the past month and a half. Obviously, we're not seeing these 100, 200, 300% gains, but still an upward momentum. So diving a look at what is an altcoin season, let's have a look at the altcoin index before trading and having a look at a trading view analysis. So right here, this is the highest altcoin season index has been since, I would say, since a very long time. I mean, right here, since 2022, approximately October 2022. That's the last time we saw the altcoin index coming that high. And the last time we had a real alt season was right here in August 11, 2022. So about a year and a half ago. Okay. And the one before that was, of course, in 2021. Now, what is an altcoin season? Well, it's obviously when we peak above the altcoin season index above 75, and an altcoin and a Bitcoin season is below 25. Okay. So Bitcoin obviously has been taking over, as you guys can see, a lot of action. And right now we are seeing the pump of both Bitcoin and altcoins happening. Now, what is an altcoin season exactly? If 75% of the top 50 coin perform better than Bitcoin over the last 90 days, because we know season is 90 days, it is officially an altcoin season. And of course, you have altcoin month right here and altcoin year. Now, we're not even close to being an altcoin year. We're in a Bitcoin year right now. Obviously, Bitcoin has been dominating for the past year in terms of market cap. Yes, you have altcoins that essentially exploded like kaspa, 10,000% and whatnot. But obviously, Ethereum hasn't, Chainlink hasn't, AVAX, BNB, etc. Right? So we need to see these high market cap cryptocurrency really taking it to the moon in order to see that real altcoin season. But this is just around the corner, and we're gonna have to see if this can potentially happen, because if we see an altcoin season right here, things will get very interesting. So we know that the halving is around the corner. So obviously it's only a matter of when and not if we see a massive boom. So diving in right here in a Kadena technical analysis real quick. So Obviously, these pumps have been quite small for KDA, even though they seem massive. So when we had this nice little horizontal triangle right here, guess what happened? We were consolidating, then pump to the upside. Now, I'm not talking really about a 100% pump. This is only a 25% pump, but we're seeing pretty much the same thing happening right here, where KDA is slowly consolidating. And the big question is, can we see a breakout out of here? Now, what can bring the price to that high? Well, we have a target right here, a potential target of 83 cents, which is not so crazy, and another one right here of $1.29. So first take profit would be 12%, which is very, very small. Yes, we could see a lot of rejection at that level. And of course, the second one would be 80%, which obviously would be pretty big. Now, this resistance is of course a very, very important resistance in order to flip and go on and beyond. If we break $2.04, of course, we should be running all the way to $6. So we're looking right here at a potential 10x return right here in a matter of a couple months if Bitcoin keeps on performing the way it's performing right now. And we could see right now the volume is obviously picking up, comparing to September, October right here, which was quite low. I mean, the volume on KDA was below 1 million at one point. It was getting very, very disappointing. Another thing that I want to talk about right here is a stochastic RSI. We know that every time we are above the 70 or the 80 on the stochastic RSI, investors will be looking to sell, and every time we are below 20, investors will be looking to buy. So we know right here we were below 20. That was a very, very, very good buy opportunity. And people who long this on leverage, I mean, would have been up, let's say 3x, it would have been up 120% to 2 to 3x to 180-70%. So of course, depending on how much leverage you used, you could have been up between 120 to 180 if you're using 2 to 3x leverage percent in a matter of a couple of weeks, which is obviously fantastic. Now, the bullish thing about this is that this is the daily time frame, so we could see a massive move. We could see a lot of daily green candles happening in the next couple of weeks or so. We can see the stochastic RSI right here is starting to become oversold, despite seeing a 10% pump right here. So the fact that we're seeing this pullback of the stochastic RSI while Kadena is not pulling back that much is a very, very bullish sign. This is what we want to see not only in a bull market, but this is what we want to see overall in the crypto market, when stochastic RSIs and RSIs have a drastic pullback with not doing much affection on the price. And that's what's happening right here on KDA. Now, of course, something that you want to look at, guys, is volume. If we break out of right here of this parabolic, or not parabolic, triangle pattern, if we manage to break out above 74, 75, that would be a clear confirmation, of course, to essentially enter a new trade or a long, or maybe even buy for spot for long term, who knows. But as long as Bitcoin continues to perform the way it's performing, there's no reason to worry right here. Bitcoin, of course, on a stochastic RSI is looking pretty juicy right here. It seems like the blue's flipping over the orange, which is very, very bullish. Bitcoin also is in a slow downward trend right here. Guys, this is very, very bullish for Bitcoin. Look at this. I would be longing Bitcoin right here, and I could potentially enter a massive long on Bitcoin very soon if we break this level right here. Stochastic RSI are oversold. The last time the stochastic RSI were oversold was right here, and every time Bitcoin did that, we essentially rose right here and exploded 28%. Now, Bitcoin obviously is a safe asset, so the pumps won't be as big, but every time we are oversold, things look fantastic. So this could be a fantastic opportunity not only for altcoins but for Bitcoin as well, to essentially take that trade. Of course, guys, you need to make sure of fake outs. You need to make sure that you don't get liquidated or anything like that. So please don't be over leveraged. A lot of volatility and a lot of volume is about to be flown into the market in the next couple of days or so, especially Monday. So get excited. Altcoin season's imminent. Kadena's pumping right now, almost up 10% right here. Things have been looking fantastic, and I'm obviously exciting for what is next to come. If you guys like this video, of course, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, leave a like, and I will see you guys in my next video.